Well, hello everyone. Emily here with J. Bowen and Company. I'm gonna get this camera set up and see if I can get it on my computer over here where I can view this at the same time. Here we go. Oh, whoops. Don't want any sound over here. Knox, go get Reed, please.
Reed.
Here we go. Go get Reed. Hey everyone, Emily here with J. Bowen and Company. I'm trying to figure out this computer real quick. And I'm gonna have to turn off the volume here. Come here, Reed, please hurry. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to figure that out in a second. He's gonna have to help me with that. Did you get him? Go get him.
Yeah,
Okay, so I have to get my son here. I'm not that great on computers. Literally, I don't even know where the volume is. Would you please come turn the volume off of this? So both my kids are here. All of my kids are here with me, so they may be popping in. This is my little one right here. That's Knox. He is just turned 9 years old yesterday, and he got him some new rollerblades, so he is rollerblading around the kitchen. But on today's video, Reed, did you come help? Come here, I need you to turn the volume off. You did it already? Okay, well, let me turn this back on. Did you turn it off on the computer? Reed.
Knox, did you turn off on the computer?
Please come over here and help. Sorry.
You can't turn off the phone.
I don't know how to do the volume. Anyway, sorry guys. So I am trying to get this set up, and we are going to go over some really fun things today. We are going to be looking at the new DIY kit. I'm going to show you all the new paint kit. Did you get it going? Okay. Would you catch up, Reed, on that one so it's the same time, please? Just forward it. Okay, we're going to be going over the new DIY kit. I'm sorry about that, guys, but we're going to go over the new kit. We're going to be doing some painting and prepping. I am getting ready for the new Iron Orchid Designs release. It's coming out on Thursday at noon. I believe noon Eastern Standard Time is the release of the new summer Iron Orchid Designs, and I'm so excited about that. And it's going to be really fun. I think you're going to love that new release. I'm just getting started on the project, so I thought that it would be fun if we started some of the projects together. So normally I do the painting and everything while, you know, by myself, and I show you how to paint and all that. But on this particular video, I thought that you're going to be more interested in seeing the Iron Orchid Design release than the painting. So I thought, well, perhaps I could just show, you know, do some painting with you guys live, if that would be fun, and start getting some stuff together while we're talking here, instead of having to paint by myself, because normally I just paint by myself and my kids are running around and all that. But if you've never been here before, my name is Emily, and I'm with J. Bowen and Company. And I like to do DIYs and thrift flips. I like to take junk and turn them into treasures. I am a stockist of Fusion Mineral Paint, DIY paint, Rethunk Junk Paint, as well as Whimsical Papers, Iron Orchid Designs, and JRV Decoupage Papers. So if you're on here right now, I would love for you to say hello. I'm seeing some comments now. But y'all go ahead and say hello. I'd love to hear from you and all that. And my background, this is basically, I had it all covered up. I've got all my projects that I'm doing, and I've got them all laid out with the colors and the transfers and the new molds and stamps and stuff like that, and the paint inlays. But I can't show you those items, the new Iron Orchid Designs items, until next Thursday, but I can show you what I'm painting and stuff like that. So if that sounds like fun, y'all hit that like button. Let me know you're here. I see there's quite a few of you on here today. I hope you're having a good day. So let's get started with one of the newest projects that just came out. This is the release of the DIY Paint Mixologist Kit. Check that out. Did y'all see that? This is one of the newest projects from DIY Paint. DIY Paint is a clay-based paint. It's a great paint to blend with. It's easily distressed. And it's clay, it's water-based, so you do have to put a sealer on it. But normally the paints come in, they come in 3 sizes. You can get them, this is the smallest size normally. This is an 8 ounce. That's how it normally comes, okay? And then they also have it in a quart. Wait, no. It's 8 ounce, I believe it's a pint and then a quart. But this is the popular size, most popular sample size right here. But they just came out with this cool kit right here. You see this? This is a great kit because it comes, can y'all see that? It comes with 8 different colors, 8 2-ounce colors. You see that? 8 2-ounce colors. And there's normally a brochure in here, but the brochure is missing because my son took it outside. If y'all saw my last video, he took these outside and took all these great photos for me, but somehow the brochure is missing. But the really cool thing about this paint kit is that you get 8 colors, and then you can take your camera right here and take a, you scan it, and it's a QR code, and it's going to take you to all of these different recipes. So not only do you get 8 colors, but it's going to show you all these different recipes on how you can make multiple other colors. So you get these as the classic colors. You get the white swan, blue iris, liquid patina, carnival red, fancy farm girl, little black dress, summer crush, and weathered wood. Y'all see that? Those are all of the colors that you get in this kit. It's a great value. It's $39.99 for this kit. It's available on my website. There's a limited number of these, and quite a few of you have already purchased them, but I still have quite a bit left. So if you're interested in purchasing these, you need to get them before they're sold out because they are very popular and they will go fast. If you've gotten your kit, let me know. I got quite a few orders. I just went to the Fusion Mineral Paint Stockist conference in Las Vegas just this last week. I was there Sunday until Wednesday. I got back Thursday morning, and I have been there, and so I had a ton of orders, and I appreciate y'all so much for all of your support and all of your orders. It really means a lot. So if y'all have been here before, say hello. If this is your first time, introduce yourself. I'd love to hear how much is your shipping on the paint kit. It just depends. Hey Bailey, hey Lana. It just depends on where you live. So when you put it in, when you go to order it and you go to put it in, it'll calculate your shipping. So that's cool. So from Oregon, okay, we've got Lana from Oregon, hello. And hey Bailey. Bailey, I'm getting ready for all this IOD stuff. I'm just now starting. I've not painted one thing. So I thought I would go ahead and just paint with you guys. And I thought that would be fun to start painting some of my projects instead of painting everything on the video, because I've got to do some prepping and stuff like that, and I thought that that would be fun. So do y'all have any questions about this paint kit? I've linked it right there in the description, so you can go right to the link and purchase this. I also have my regular website there, and you can buy anything else from me. There's also a code for shipping. You can check that out on my website when you go over there. But do y'all have any questions about that kit? If so, let me know. So we're just gonna be here talking and painting, and like I told you, I've got all 3 of my kids here, so they're probably gonna be in and out, and I thought this was just kind of a last minute thing that I thought we would just have fun. So if you have anything that you're working on right now, why don't you get it out, paint with me, have some fun, talk. I'm trying to see how I can see the comments on here that, oh wait a second, open panel. I don't know how to do that. I wanted to be able to talk to see what you're saying over here, but I'm not being able to see it, so I don't know if I can do that. I think I'm a little bit behind. Yeah, I'm a little behind on this one. So, oh no, I did something wrong. But anyway, I'm gonna get back. Oh, here I am. Oh, here we go. Okay, now I can see. Okay, so hey, Stephanie here. You were just searching for something to watch. Well, here you go, Stephanie. So I'm trying to do this like all the big creators do. You know, I'm not a big creator. I'm kind of fairly new, but they already always have their computer on, and I thought it would be good to have my computer on. Maybe I need to move it over a little bit so I'm not always looking, you know, right up at the screen, because that always used to kind of be a little weird to me too. But anyway, say hello. And what are you doing today, Stephanie? And Bailey, what are you doing? What are y'all doing? Alana, what you do? What is everyone up to today? Y'all talk to me, because otherwise I just have to sit here and talk the whole time. So I think the first thing that what am I going to paint? Okay, well, we got several things. I have this board. You see this? Pretty good sized board. I'm going to put it up next to some paint so you can see how big it is. It is a board, and it's got this wording on it, but I'm going to take it off. I'm starting to prep my items for my for the new release, for the DIY new release. So I thought that usually I do all the painting and everything on the video, but I thought that I could do some of that beforehand, because you're probably more interested in seeing the actual DIY projects than just me sitting here painting. So I thought I could do some of the prep work during that time. So that's a good question. So I'm going to turn this and see. Oh, that's all right. You can see that okay. Can y'all see that okay? Is that okay? So I've got several things. I've got this large tray here. I probably overpaid for this tray, but it's big. I'm going to put this in here so you can see. Okay. Hey, Monica, how are you? But you can see what size it is. It's a big tray. I paid $13.09. I usually don't pay that much, but like I said, it's big, and I thought that's kind of different and unique. So I think I'm going to put milk paint on this, but I'm not quite sure what color milk paint yet. So the first thing I'll do, I'm probably just going to clean it. I went and bought all this stuff so I'd have it ready. Oh, here we go. This is called the Prep. It's by Rethink Junk. It's a cleaner. It's a really good cleaner to clean your furniture or your craft supplies. So I'm just going to clean this. I'm just going to go through this like I would normally do if I was by myself. So I'm in my kitchen. This is where I do all my, we've got the kitchen is over here, and then back here we've kind of got a little sitting area. Buying a truck. Okay, I gotta tell y'all something about Bailey. Bailey is awesome. If you don't know her, can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Okay, sorry. I got a phone call. You know, everyone calls me. No one calls me until I get on this live. Hey, Knox, can you please go tell Bowen to call Audrey? Okay, so no one calls me until, you know, I get on these lives, and then everyone calls, and then they just call and call and call. It's funny like that. Yeah, I'm back. I was still here talking. So what I was saying is, I was telling you, I don't know if you heard this, but Bailey from Reclaimed Grace, if you've never seen her, you should check her out. Hey, go get Bowen to call Carrie. They want to come over. So now we got people wanting to stop by. I mean, no one wants to stop by. Now I get on live and they want to stop by, which is great. But Bailey is an awesome person. She's an excellent creator. If you don't know her, go check her out on Reclaimed Grace. You're going to love her projects. If you've never watched them, she's from North Carolina and we're friends. And I was just trying to tell all y'all that she's amazing. She can do all kinds of things. She can, she's got saws and she does all kinds of woodworking. But she just this week put in a chain link fence. She's off this week and put in a chain link fence. So I thought that's pretty amazing. So, well, thank you, Bailey. But I wanted to give her a shout out. If you've never gone to see her on her channel, y'all definitely gotta check her out. You're gonna really love her. In fact, I told her that she started YouTube, I think about a month or so before I did, and I just binge watched her. I watched her and watched her because before I started YouTube, I watched YouTube for years and watched all these creators, but she was on there and she was just so nice and so friendly and so normal. You know, she wasn't trying to be like put on or anything like that or flashy. She was just normal. And I told her, I said, you know, I thought, if she can do this, I can do it too. And then I don't have to, I'm not going to worry about being perfect. And I'm not saying she's not perfect, but like, she doesn't like try to be flashy or anything like that. She's just normal. So, anyway, go check her out if you've never seen her. Okay. So, yeah, I love normal too. So, anyway, so the first thing you always want to do is you need to clean your piece really well. You really do. Oh, good, Lana. You like the kit? I mean, I think the kit is great because here's the deal. If I was in your guys' shoes and I had never tried DIY paint, I would probably be hesitant to try it because I wouldn't really know what color to pick, okay? And I would think, well, you know, I don't know what, you know, but the kit is perfect. Here's the kit right here. It's perfect because it's got all these colors. So yeah, just be yourself. That's good advice, Bailey, and that's what I try to do too. I just try to be myself. But this is a good cleaner. We also have TSP from Fusion Mineral Paint. That's another good cleaner. You just want to make sure, because you want to make sure that you're actually painting the wood or whatever your piece is, and you're not painting over dirt. Because if you paint over dirt or oil, your paint won't stick. So that's the first thing that you're going to have to do. I really need my drill bit, and I don't know, not my drill bit, my, what do you call that? Let's see if this is gonna, my part for my drill to open stuff, and I don't know where that is. I'm gonna see if this is gonna work. Nope, I need the other kind. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one to the side and do something else. Hey, Reed. My son just went up there. Would you please go get Bowen and tell her to call Carrie and tell them they can come over?
What?
Carrie just called. Please tell Bowen to tell Carrie and Audrey they can come over, okay? Sorry, guys. Okay, so...
Bowen!
Not so loud.
Tell
Sorry,
Carrie
guys.
to come over.
Sorry. Okay, so now, can y'all hear me and everything? Let me know if you can hear me. So now what we're going to do is we're going to prep this piece. So I was at Goodwill a while back, and I found these. They were like $4. Not exactly like the cheapest thing I've ever bought, but the cool thing is they were like kind of from a, yeah, $4.09. Still the tag still on it. See that? I was at Goodwill and I saw these and I thought these would make really good just any kind of project. I thought they were kind of cool. So I'm just gonna take off this stuff. And when I was in the store, I noticed that this was like easy to take off. It had these words and stuff. So when you're out thrifting, you just wanna take a look at things and see. I look at things and see if they'd make a good canvas. And I thought for $4, it's already framed out, that would make a good canvas. The sound is good, but my kids are screaming, so I don't know about that. Funny story. So my son's birthday was yesterday. He turned 9 and we got him this cake, but we went out to eat and everything, so we didn't eat the cake. It's one of these ice cream cakes. Well, my youngest one's a little controlling and he doesn't want anyone to eat the cake until he's ready to eat the cake. So there's been an ongoing battle, and then the 2 older ones, they want to eat the cake. So okay. So are y'all enjoying this live? And thank you, Bailey, for the compliments. This is fun for me because normally I do this by myself, and I thought, well, I could just do this with y'all instead of doing it by myself. Okay, so these, and y'all look, I cut myself. Look at that. Got a Band-Aid on there. I was reaching in my son's car to help him clean, and like between the seat, and he had somehow a razor, like a shaving razor down there, and it sliced my fingernail. I mean, that's dangerous. Teenagers' cars are dangerous. You never know what you might find. Okay, yes, you know, I'm going to show you how much is in. I'll just open this kit for you. I've not opened one, but I know they're 2 ounces. Let's just open one and see. Can you see that? It looks like there's about a 1/4 inch, or maybe a little bit more than, like a 1/3 of an inch, not full, but you can see the little jar. They're 2 ounces. There's no seal on it. Does that help? See that? So I'll open one more just to make sure. Let's see. I've not opened any of.
No, wait.
Hey, can y'all be quiet? Did you call Carrie? Did you call Audrey?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
He said she's coming.
Okay, so, well, this one's even a little bit more full. Look at there. Yeah, this one looks like it's only, get some money. This one is only about, it's a lot more full than that one. There you go. Okay. Now, I will say the testers from Fusion, we did get some good news. If you've ever gotten a tester from Fusion, they are, I believe, 1.25 ounces. But sometimes, you know, they don't look full. I mean, they're less, they don't look like much sometimes when you open them. But at the conference, they told us that starting now and from now on, they're going to be filling up them a lot fuller, almost to the top, so that the air doesn't get in there, because sometimes the air causes the paint, it can dry out if there's more air. So they're going to put more product in that, so, you know, all the stock is cheered, because sometimes people, you know, complain about that. And so if anything that makes our lives better helps. So hey, if y'all don't mind hitting that like button, that would be great. Or saying something to me, because if you do, it helps push this video out to more people, and so more people can join us and see what's going on. So yours was almost empty. A Fusion tester, or what was almost empty? What did you open that was empty? Hey, Gina. How are you? Gina is very nice to me, and she's, is it Gina? Because that's what your email says, or is it Jean-Ann or Gina? What do you go by? She's very supportive of me, and she's a very good customer, and I really appreciate that. What I've been really surprised about is I have a lot of repeat customers, and they buy stuff pretty regularly, all kinds of things, and it's really fun. What's fun for, it's just as much fun for me to see what other people are buying. I always said it would be fun, like, to work at the grocery store or something, and you just see what everyone buys. I think that's fun for some reason. I don't know, I'm weird like that. Gina, okay, well, that's what I normally tell you, because that's what it says on your email, so I thought that that's probably what you went by. Okay, so got that off. It's a little funny talking to everyone and doing this. So I'm going to paint this the color Petticoat Pink. It's a very, very light paint. Okay, well, good. Okay, so here's the deal. When you open these DIY paints, they're basic. When it dries up on the edges, it'll dry up on the edges because, like, you leave it open when you're painting or something. It was Fusion, yeah. That's what Fusion can do, but they're gonna fill it up. If it's not all the way dry, Lana, but just a little bit dry, you can always add a little bit of water. If it's completely, like, dried up, it's acrylic, you're not gonna be able to reconstitute it. Yeah. So anyway, you're not gonna be able to reconstitute it. So, but if it's just a little bit dry, you can. So at that conference, y'all, I learned so much. I learned about all the products. You know, there's a lot of products with Fusion. If you've ever checked out my website, there are, I'm sorry, I'm looking over here at the front door because people are now supposed to be coming. So that's what, I've got a view of the front door. But I learned about all the products, from the wax. I knew about the waxes, but there's different oils. There are different top coats. In fact, hey, Bone, hand me that box that's right there. There's a box right down there on the floor. I'm going to show y'all some of the new products that I just got and that I learned about whenever here it is. Oh, I can't show you that. There are some of the new molds in there. I can't show you all that, but this is some stuff I picked up at my store. This is really cool. These are 2 of the new products. So last year they came out with these 2 products. And hi Claire, how are you? Claire is from England. Does Fusion have an oil that is food safe? Yes. And I have it, it's hemp oil, and I believe the tung oil is too. I've ordered the tung oil, I don't have it, but I will be getting it in. I do have the hemp oil, it's in the larger size. I think it's like it's kind of like a pint size. Oh, it's this size. Here's the hemp oil. See, I got everything right here. This is the hemp oil right here, but I just ordered some smaller size. So if you want the smaller size, I'll be getting that on my website soon. But this is the hemp oil. So I learned about hemp oil and I learned about tung oil. Tung oil, this is the cool part about tung oil. Okay, I don't know if y'all saw the video. I did a video and I did this bucket. It kind of looks like an ice cream bucket, but it's a planter for outside, and I didn't really know what to put on it because I wanted it to be waterproof. I painted it with milk paint, but I found out that tung oil is waterproof, and I did not know that. So you can put tung oil on your milk paint and then put it outside and it seals it. So I think that is really cool. And I learned all about the milk paints and different things. But anyway, these are 2 more products. This is called Ultra Guard. Now Fusion came out with these 2 products, see that, last year. But the thing is, they only had them for us for about 1 month to purchase, and I didn't purchase it. I didn't know that this product. Sorry guys, now my husband's calling like he never calls me. Can you hear me now? Y'all let me know if you can hear me. So I told you, if you get on, if you're ever lonely and you want people to call you, just do a live. Just do a live and like everyone will call you. I'm telling you, they'll come visit, they'll call, they'll text, everything. It's hilarious. But anyway, okay, so these 2 products are both Ultra Guard. But basically they released them last year. But Fusion, you may not know, Fusion is a Canadian company. They're out of Canada. But once it's freezing anywhere, they cannot ship this. So anyway, long story short, I didn't buy it in September. All of a sudden, like 1 month later, they said, too bad, you can't get them. So they just now sent these. I got these like last week. And these are cool. These are their brand new top coats. They're not streaky at all. I do have these up on my website. I believe they only come in this one size. You've got the Fusion Ultra Guard Satin and the flat. They're very easy to apply. They apply a lot like Big Top from DIY. You just apply it, let it sit there, and it's a perfect top coat. So if you want to get those, I purchased a number of these for y'all, but don't wait until it's going to get cold, because once it gets cold, we can no longer ship them, because if it freezes, these products are done. So you've got to keep them somewhere that they won't freeze, because they will ruin if they're in the cold. So anyway, that's pretty exciting things I added to my website. So anyway, am I talking too much? I feel like all I'm doing is talking. So anyway, one cool thing I got at the conference too is all these Stallmeister brushes. I'll have to tell you this whole long story, but anyway, I got a bunch of these cool Stallmeister brushes. If you've never used them, you need to go check them out. I have them on my website as well, linked in the description, but these are the 1 series. I don't have the 1 series yet on my website. I may have to get those. And if y'all are interested in any, maybe I could put them on there where you could order them in advance. But these are so soft. They feel like a baby's butt. No joke. Very, very soft. Yeah. My son said it's weird, but they are so soft. These paint brushes are from the Netherlands. The grandkids person that started the business, they run the business. Their dad, maybe their uncle, but they were there at the Fusion Mineral Paint Stockist Conference too. But anyway, I got all these and I'm really excited because I use a lot of the artist brushes, and I picked up these. It was a long story. They gave some away, and then we got to buy them. Like, we get them at wholesale, but we got them even less than wholesale, so that was really exciting. Thank you, Gina. Okay, so now I should probably get to painting this, and see, I can tell y'all more stuff because in the videos I try to keep them kind of short, but because we're just hanging out, I can maybe give you a little bit more information. This is one of the DIY paint brushes.
I want to go get my money.
Hey, no fussing. I told them they can be in here. My kids could be in here, but don't fuss. This is one of the DIY paint brushes. They're really great too. I can't remember the names of them. There's like 5 of them. They have different names. I can't remember. But this is good brush too. And I'm going to use this. So all we're going to do is we're just going to give a coat of paint on this. I am going to do a paint and lay. So on a paint and lay, you need 2 coats. See, this is what happens. I get paint on myself immediately. But on a paint and lay, you got to put 2 coats of paint on. So I'm just prepping this. I'll only be able to do 1 coat on the video, but I might as well prep it with y'all. And are y'all okay on the video coming out not seeing me paint this thing twice? Y'all, I forgot to clean this, but it's kind of a rough surface, so it'll probably be okay. But I picked up a bunch of these, probably like, I don't know, maybe 8 or 10 of these little things, because I thought they'd make really good just pieces of artwork for my booth or to give away or whatever to sell. Are you leaving? Are you leaving, Reed? Oh, who were you talking to? Oh, no, well, tell him I'm doing the live. See, now my husband wants to talk. My husband doesn't usually want to talk. But you know, it's like you get busy and all of a sudden they want to talk to you. It's funny how that works. Okay. So what are you guys doing today?
What's the date today?
17th. So we went, my little kids, my 9 and 10-year-old, they are in karate, and they tested for their belts today, and they got a, I'm not sure if you call it a blue-red or a red-blue belt, but they've been in karate. A what?
Half blue.
What?
Half
blue. Okay, but it's like half red and half blue, and they got that. They're on their way. They have one more belt, the blue belt, to get, and then they'll get to try out for a black belt. So they've been doing karate since, they go every day after school to karate, except for Tuesday, because on Tuesdays they go to tutoring. But every day after school they go to karate. It's really cool. Where we live, there's a great program, and it's owned by a dad, and I don't know if the sons own it or they just work there, but they pick them up from school, and then they take them over to karate, and then they help them with homework, and then they have their little karate class every day. But they've been going since kindergarten and 1st grade, and now they're finishing up 3rd grade and 4th grade, and by 5th grade, they have one more belt, the blue belt, and then they'll get their black belt. So that's pretty exciting. So anyway, that's all I'm doing. Petticoat paint, DIY paint. I'm just doing that. What is wrong?
Don't have any help.
Okay, be nice, please. Okay, so I always set my pieces back there on that base when I'm letting them dry. Okay. Y'all just don't get to see that part, because usually I have the camera, this is where I do my videos, but usually I have the camera face down. Okay, we're going to encourage your grandson to try karate. He's 4. Let me tell you what, karate has been amazing for my kids. Now, I will say my daughter, I think she was already pretty athletic inclined. Yeah, Bowen was. Her name is Bowen. That's my daughter's name. That's where we got her name from. J. Bowen and Company. That means me and her. But anyway, she was already pretty athletically inclined. My son was just little. He was still little, but she was. You could tell she was an athlete. Yeah, he's kind of my son's taking offense to me saying that. But anyway, long story short, like I said, they go every day. The little boy, Knox, he's gone from kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4 years. And then Bowen, same thing, 4 years. And it helps them so much with their strength and balance, but they're very good athletes, both of them are. I would say my daughter is a little bit more competitive. What?
What's wrong with that weird wire thing?
No way. That thing's like worth $1,000. Not run away.
No, it's not, it's all broken.
No, it's not. We're not throwing it away.
Literally, she can go.
Okay, please stop.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
You've never used it. It's been there for years.
Okay. Well, you know, I got a teenager arguing with me. So this is a door right here. I've got this thing in my garage. It's like this wire man. And it's really cool, but it's in the garage. I really need to just take it to my booth or something. But he was wanting to throw it away. So we're not going to do that.
Broken.
Okay, well, I'll fix it. Okay.
Really? Okay, sure.
Okay, so this is a cabinet door that I painted, but then I put it back in the garage. I only put... You want to be on the video? Okay, this is Knox. He's rollerblading. And they're arguing with me. Getting attitude.
What?
Okay, so what we're going to do now, this is a cabinet door that I've already painted in raw silk. I'm going to give it... I really don't know what I want to do, y'all. I don't know if I want to paint it again in the raw silk or go with the color. Do y'all like to see colors, or do you like to see things white with color on them? What do y'all think? Y'all vote. Yeah, and it helps their confidence. It helps their confidence. They make them mine for the most part. I'm not that good at it. That is not my strength. I'm kind of like all over the place, so I'm not as good of a disciplinarian as I should be. I try, but my husband's better at that a little bit. He's a little too strict sometimes, or kind of mean sometimes. Not mean, just stricter than I am. How about that? So I can't decide if I want to give this another coat of raw silk. I've got a transfer, and it's got a lot of different colors in it. And I could just paint it another coat of white. Everyone usually likes neutral stuff. I sometimes think neutral stuff is... I like white too, but sometimes it's a little... You love colors. Picking colors is a big struggle for me. It's a really big struggle when you have every single color you possibly can. You love green. Do you like green like... Look, do you like green like a sage green? I got this other green. Where did I put that other green? I've got this really pretty green out here. Where's that part? I have this other green out, and I could have sworn I had it in here. My goodness, where's that green color? It's called Park Bench Green, and it's a very green color. And I thought I brought it in.
Green, gray.
Yeah, well, I don't know where it is. Do you like more of like a sage green or white with color on them? Punchy greens. Okay, well, you know what? I can paint something else green, but maybe I'll just go with this, and then I only have to paint one more coat of it. I'm going to sand this off. Something black got on here. With them. So you think I should do a green? Should I go for it, Claire, and find that Park Bench green? I could have sworn I brought that in. Hey, go ask not Reed to give me the Park Bench green.
Reed!
No, don't yell. Go over there and ask him. Okay.
Reed called.
Anyway, okay. Go ask him where that color is. Okay, so I've got that to clean. Let me grab this over here. I've got some other trays. Sometimes on these release videos, I try to do too many video things at once. I've got this tray. I think it was part of a table. It's called Park Bench Green. It's like a green color. See if we can find it. There's Audrey. Tell Bo and Audrey's here. Okay, so I bought this for $4. But I think I'm gonna.
No, you're not. Yes, I
Hey,
am.
shh! Y'all stop it! You're embarrassing
No,
me.
you're not, Knox.
Uh-oh, no volume again.
Can Knox not come?
Can you hear me or no? Y'all let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? It's probably good that you couldn't hear because my kids were screaming. Ah! So that's good that you couldn't hear. They were screaming. You probably would have left if you heard them screaming like that. So I'm just gonna.
Come out here.
Hey Reed, did you find this color called Park Bench Green? Okay. So I'm just going to clean this up a bit, but I'm going to put a milk paint on this. I may save this one for the video. Someone must have called me. I think my friend must have called me. She was here with her daughter, but I think this was part of a table or something, or maybe part of a Lazy Susan. It's got this little hole in it, and it was already painted black. So I thought this would be good for milk paint because I don't have to put another coat. What do y'all think this was?
We don't have any of that.
Can you look around here and see? It was a bright green, and I thought I brought it in a little while ago.
Here it is.
Oh, here it is, right here. Look here. Look at here, Claire. Here's the park bench green. Isn't that pretty? Do you think I should paint that tray this color instead of the white? What do y'all think? Isn't that pretty? I love that color. Yeah, real life is crazy. They're fighting, arguing. One, he's mad because they're. Okay. Hey, Reed.
This is ridiculous. Your crap caused all this shit to fall. No one will clean it up.
Sorry. I'll clean it up. Please just go to your room. Please. You're embarrassing me. Anyway. So I've got this tray. I'm sorry if y'all hear all that. I'm gonna paint this, and then look at this. This is crazy. I bought this cutting board. It says nice or naughty. $5, but I'm gonna sand that off, and we're gonna paint it or do something to it too. It's got this gold on it. I really don't think the gold is bad. I thought about taking that little handle off. What do y'all think? Take that little handle off or leave it? So I'm just gonna clean this a little bit. Mine are 30 and 27. Well, mine are 8 and, no, 9 and 10 and 17. And my husband, there was a bunch of stuff stacked in the garage on this wire man thing that's out there, and some of it fell, and so my husband told my son to clean it, and now of course he's kind of mad about it because it's my mess and he's having to clean it. But I don't think he should have to clean it. It wasn't a big deal. It was just like a basket with a few things just fell over, but I think he's aggravated about that and just wants to throw it away. 26, they act like they are 9 and 10 sometimes. Okay, well, thank y'all. That's really embarrassing. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I'm sorry. Lana, I'm glad you had faith in me that I would find that. It's embarrassing how they're acting, but I really don't know how to discipline them on live internet. I guess that's just what happens when you go live. So yeah, this is the green color. Now, I could paint this. I could paint this green. What do you think? Should I leave this one in white? I think I'm going to leave this one in white, and I'm going to do this one green. What do y'all think? I think I might do this one green. I wish I could turn back time. I miss them being small. Okay, well, it's like, you know, when you're around someone with a new baby and the baby's like just barely whimpering and they're like, just barely. And the parents, you've got two types of parents. Sometimes the kids are screaming and the parents do nothing. And then other times they're barely whimpering and the kids and the parents are like freaking out. And I'm like, I can't even hear anything. So I hope it's not that bad, but it just is what it is. That's my life. So what do y'all think? Should I do the green on this tray and then maybe leave this one white? What do y'all think? Well, thank you, Gina. Thank y'all so much, everyone. I appreciate that. Okay, so this is clean. You know what I'm gonna do first? I think I'm gonna move this one right here and put this right here. If y'all could see all the mess that's really here. Y'all, this is a lot more fun painting with y'all here than by myself. I like to make the videos and all that, but it's not that. Okay, I've got one crying over here. Literally, what are you crying about? Oh, you're not crying now? I think he's crying because the daughter, Bowen, went with her friend to get ice cream.
No, one goes everywhere. I don't get to have a single friend over.
You do have friends. Okay, now he's having, well, remember we're having a party next weekend. You're going to invite all your friends.
You don't have a note yet.
Well, we'll get a note this weekend. But we're gonna invite his friends over next weekend so he can have a little party. They have this big tarp, this huge tarp. It's like just a tarp. I don't know how else to say it, a big tarp. And we put it out in the yard, and they put Dawn dish soap on it and water hose. I mean, it's huge. It covers up a huge area, and they do a slip and slide. So maybe that would be fun. I have no idea why someone decided to put naughty and nice on here. It's kind of funny, but I don't know. So I'm just going to try to sand it. I really can't feel it. I can't feel it. But sometimes it shows up when you go to paint over it. But I like to buy these cutting boards because they have a lot of space that you can work on. And they're very easy to paint, and they're solid wood. Okay, so we're just going to paint both of these. This paint, though, can you see it? It's got that blue mixed in, so it's going to have to be stirred up really good. I'm glad y'all are here to help me on this, because sometimes we get decision fatigue, and we get tired of making our own decisions. So what are y'all working on today, or what projects are y'all working on? Y'all let me know. Okay, so you just got, I see this blue over there on the sides. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that stirred up good. Okay, so the good part about Fusion mineral paint, if you've never used Fusion, is that there's a built-in primer, so you don't have to prime your piece. It's self-leveling. Knox, can you turn that down just a little bit? And it has a built-in top coat. So you don't have to put a top coat on there. However, if you're painting this on like a dresser or something that you're going to be using a lot, it's a good idea to go ahead and put a top coat on. And that's when you can put on, you can either put a wax on it, you can put one of these Ultra Guards on it. I guess you could put a, I don't really think I'd put an oil, probably just a wax or one of these coats of paint is what I would do. Okay, so we're using, this is called Park Bench Green. It's a really pretty, it's like a green is what I would call it. So if you've never painted with Fusion mineral paint, it's very smooth. Oh, that sounds fun. So you're going to, Claire lives in Middle England, right? In the middle of England. And she's going to a sale where they're selling it, we call it the trunk, they call it the boot. But they sell stuff out of the trunk of their car. Is that basically what you're saying, the back of their car? Is it like a yard sale for a bunch of people that can just pull up and sell their stuff? And Claire, you've got to go check out her stuff. She's got a Instagram account. Claire, what's your Instagram account so anyone can go check it out? If they, oh, y'all look, I have another visitor. I'm telling you, not a soul comes to my house or calls. Hey, Erica, come here.
Hey.
Y'all got to come here. This is my sister-in-law. I've just told them that no one calls me nor comes over unless I get on the live.
All live.
This is Erica.
We come all the time.
This is Erica. This is my sister-in-law, my younger brother's wife. What did you bring?
Nothing but cake and cupcakes.
Nice.
Sugar.
For Knox?
Yeah.
Look, Knox.
Knox, look.
So I told y'all, like 2 people stopping by. No one comes by otherwise. Oh, and look who's here. Mr. Big. Come here.
Biggie, come here.
Come here.
Big, come see him.
Y'all love Mr. Big. Y'all look who's here. This is Mr. Big. So Mr. Big, y'all know him. He comes and stays with me a lot. I tell my sister-in-law that I'm do a lot of different, look here, Mr. Big. I tell her I'm do a lot of babysitting because Mr. Big stays with me a lot. They just went to Croatia, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Croatia for 10 days. And Mr. Big got to stay with us, but I didn't get to say goodbye because I was in Las Vegas.
Aww.
So anyway, they live right around the corner.
I'm gonna put this in the fridge.
Well, let's see it. Can you open it or is it sealed?
No, it's cupcakes from the bakery. and then
Nice.
half of a nothing bundt cake.
Well, let me show them. Y'all, y'all want to see this? Look at here. Look at that. Cupcakes and half of a nothing but
Bundt
cake. That's kind of hard to say. Isn't that nice of her? Yeah, there you go.
Yum yum.
Thank you.
Sugar, sugar.
What are y'all doing now?
Quentin is planting trees. Well, no, he's not. He's at Home Depot. He went and got trees.
I wish he'd come by over here and get Knox. Knox is feeling a little left out.
About what?
Well, Audrey just came and got Bowen to go to get ice cream, and so and then Knox.
Well, I brought him these.
Well, yeah, I know, but like just in general.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
Knox, you want to come over for a little bit?
you want to go over to their house?
Do
Huh?
do what?
Hang out.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I want to.
Okay. We're
Okay, so they're in the golf cart. So we live in an area that you can ride a golf cart in the town, in the city. So that's kind of fun. Yeah, I love nothing but bundt cake. That's hard for me to say. But yeah, that's why I told them, look, you know who's called me? Carrie. Carrie said she want to come and stop by. Brian. You. Everyone calls. If you want to be, no one ever comes to see me or stops by or calls. So I'm just prepping these things for this video that's coming up. And so I thought I would just do it with these people instead of by myself because I'm always by myself. Well, thank you, Erica. That was nice. Bye, Mr. Big.
Say bye. All
Bye,
right,
Mr. Big.
Come with us for a little bit.
Okay.
You want to bring your skates and get your
Have fun.
Okay.
Okay, good. He'll probably be a lot more chill now that he's gonna go over there. And you see how I just slid him over there like, hey, you wanna go hang out? Because they live about, my brother and his wife live like 1 mile from us, so they live really close. Oh Lord, he's got on his skates. He's got on those rollerblades and he's trying to go down the stairs. We've got like a bunch of stairs, probably like, I don't know, 10 stairs maybe out in front of our house. And he's got those skates over. We got some mail. The people that used to live in our house moved. They had 2 houses, our house and then like a house kind of right down the road. And we still get some of their mail, even though we've lived here since Knox. He's 9 now, but he was a little baby when we moved here. But we still get their mail. So if we get their mail occasionally, we take it over there to him. So we all went over there earlier, and he had to use those. He wanted to wear those skates over there. So anyway, are y'all still having fun? Are y'all still hanging there with me? Is everyone still here with me? Okay, so what do you think about the green color? Can y'all see it okay? It's kind of hard because you got to get in there. Oh, it's wood there too on the inside of the handle. So this is what I normally would just do by myself. But now y'all are here, so y'all get to see what it's this is what it's really like when I'm filming. Kids are mad at me. You running around. But y'all don't get to see that because I just have it face down. But this is exactly what a normal day is like. And everyone says you'll miss it. And I'm sure, I mean, I already feel like I will miss it. But y'all, it's a little hectic sometimes. It is. When you're in it, it's hectic. I'm sure when you're looking back, you're thinking all these like wonderful thoughts. And I think good thoughts too. But it's kind of a lot sometimes. Kids can be, they're a real blessing, but they can be a lot. Okay, so this is going to take 2 coats of paint, but the good thing about Fusion Mineral Paint is it dries, oh yeah, it is good for rolling pin handles. You know what, I'm going to show y'all something I did. You want to see something else? I'm going to show you something I did. It's right over here. I'll be right back. It'll take me 1 second. Show y'all this. It's gotten a little beaten up. But y'all check this out. See, it's literally a park bench. It's a little dirty because the kids put like bags and their shoes on it. But I painted this, gosh, like probably like, I don't know, a year or two, probably 2, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago. I can't remember. It's a little park bench. Isn't that cute though? It's park bench and park bench green. My son, my little boy, he wanted to keep it. So we have like right over there, and we've got a hallway with like a peg. It's a long board, like a long board with pegs. And I painted, I got it for like $3. It's cool. It was about this thick, it's long, it's got 5 big pegs, and it was just like an oak color. I painted it black, distressed it, hung it up on the wall, and that's where the kids, everyone hangs their backpacks and baseball bags and all that stuff. Well, you can do a live. It's just a little bit hectic. You never know what's gonna happen. I told them, but you know what? That's life. So, you know, I don't mind showing y'all. I like to be real on here. So, okay. So now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it right there. That's where I dry my stuff. I dry it right there on the table. And y'all, I'm sorry about this outfit I'm wearing. This is my ugly clothes. It's just old sweatpants that are probably too tight. Ugly shirt that has paint all on it, and my apron. But this is why I normally don't show my face on my videos. Today we went to that karate thing, so I got dressed up and all that. But normally on weekends, if I can avoid it, I try not to get dressed up. So what else can we do? We've got this other really cool. The problem is I'm right here and this is kind of wet. You know what I need is my Lazy Susan. I wonder where my Lazy Susan is. I think it's outside, but we're gonna make do here. We're going to, because this is gonna be painted anyway, it's not gonna matter. We're gonna put this down here. We're gonna make this our Lazy Susan. Sandy, you could have gone live. It just might have been a little bit hectic. So we're gonna do this right here. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I can do instead? I'm gonna get a look. So I use paper. I use craft paper. Normally I use brown craft paper. Okay, so normally I use brown craft paper to do my videos on, but I ran out. So look, I'm using Christmas paper, but you can't tell because I have it like this. That's one of those video tricks. I made it a lot fancier looking. Y'all thought it was like this nice white paper, but really it's just Christmas paper. I'm just gonna put this down because I don't want the next piece that I'm painting to get paint on it, and I really don't want this one to get too much paint on it either. Okay, so we're going to put this down like this, and then I've got, look at these little things, they're fun. What are these things called? I can't remember what they're called. They're like some kind of antique something or another. I picked 3 of them up the other day. They were like $3. So, puppy pads, that's funny. Okay, you like that trick, Bailey? That's a fancy trick right there. So anyway, that's my little trick. Now you're in the, because I literally ran out of that craft paper. But the wrapping paper, I was surprised. I thought you'd be able to see through it, but you can't. I thought one more of these little blue things. I can't remember what you call that thing, but I got some paint too. This is the new Alchemy paint. Y'all seen that? That is the new paint, insulator. Yeah, you're right, insulator. I've got 3 of them, and they're these pretty colors, but I keep them right here in this tray, kind of for decorations. But then when I'm painting, I put them on here. Y'all just don't ever see them because I edit that part out. This is gonna about half drive me crazy right here, but we'll see. Okay, so I have this other project that I want to paint. Now, this is a funny story. Okay, this is a jewelry box, okay? And it was that 1970s or whatever brown. Look here, it's got, look at that. It's even still a little bit dirty. It's got this color in there, okay? So a while back, I decided I was gonna paint it. And I had seen other creators paint things like this, and they paint it with it shut. And when I saw them paint it like that, I thought, that is insane. I would never paint anything shut like that. But I thought, well, if they do it, I'll do it. Let me tell you what, you gotta use some common sense. What happened is it painted it shut. Maybe it would be okay if I painted with clay paint, but this was fusion paint I painted it with. And it stuck, and it sat out there in my garage. You're working on a jewelry box too, awesome. So it sat out there in my garage for literally probably, I'm pretty sure I did it last summer is when I painted, because I remember I painted it outside. So anyway, today, now you see what's all jacked up right here? Well, today I sat there with my heat gun this morning, and then I used my heat gun and one of those, this rotary cutter, because I couldn't get this. Sometimes I have a hard time. Oh, see, it came out there. This morning I couldn't get it out because I had to get in there and cut it all out. And this worked pretty good with my rotary cutter. But anyway, long story short, do not paint anything shut. Maybe if it was clay paint, maybe that would have worked, but I'm never going to do that again. So I'm going to paint this and maybe put a transfer on it or something. I don't know. What color should I paint this? What color do you think? I could paint it a light pink. I really could paint it any color. I got this color. I thought this was pretty. It's called Peony. It's like a really, really light pink. I thought that was pretty. I've got this raw silk. I have every color in every, in 3 paint lines. But I don't think I want to paint it. I don't want to paint it with a clay-based paint. I want to paint it with Fusion. But what color do y'all think I should paint this? My daughter, originally I had painted it for my daughter, but she says she doesn't want it. She's got a bigger one, like one of those stand-up ones. Do you think I should paint it this pink color, this peony? I think that would be pretty. So she's pink too. Okay, what do y'all think about that pink peony? Okay, everyone's voting. So I have the friend Carrie that was going to come over. Okay, Gina, what color did you paint it? Everyone's voting pink. So anyway, I've got a good friend that's coming over, the one, Audrey's mom. Her daughter, she's got a daughter in college and a daughter that's 10. Well, actually, she's not in college anymore. She just graduated last week from Georgia, University of Georgia. But anyway, she's wanting to do her, like everything in pink. And so I have a little table outside in my garage. It's like a cafe type table. And I told her that she could just have that table and chairs because it's just one more project that I don't have time to do. She asked me if I could custom paint it for her, but I said, I can't paint it for you, but I could show you how to paint it. And then once I teach her, I know how to paint furniture where it looks great, like where it looks professional, and I can teach you guys that too. In fact, I'm thinking about doing like a workshop or something. So I'm thinking about doing a workshop on that. But I told my friend, I said, I'll teach you how to paint with Fusion Mineral Paint and everything that you need to do to prep your piece and to get a good finish. And anyway, long story short, I think she's going to do it in this. Sometimes I go around the world just to tell a story. So what color, Bailey, are you doing the jewelry box in? See, you can tell I did it white originally, but it was only one paint. It was only one coat of paint, and then I even painted these, but I'm going to go back and paint those probably with like rub and buff or something and put gold or something on there. But don't ever paint it shut like that. I will never do that again. I went against all common sense, all of my common sense when I did that. Like I said, maybe if it was clay-based paint, even then I would never do that again, ever, because it was not fun. But I think I'm just going to go back. I'll paint over this, and then I'll just go back over the knobs. It's no big deal, just with that rub and buff. That's what I think I'm going to do. So I'm going to take these little drawers out, and we'll get to painting on this. 9% is prep. Yes, Sam. Or a light blue. Light blue would be pretty too. I'm trying to think if I have, there's this color called Little Well or something like that. It's really pretty light blue. I don't think I have that one at home. I get my husband to bring it home, but I think I'm going to do it pink. I think I'm going to do it light pink because I think it would go well with some of the new IOD transfers that are coming out. I think you'll like it, and it's, definitely girly. It's a jewelry box. So I think it'll be pretty with that pink, and I've been wanting to paint something with pink, and I think that will be good. But yeah, it's a good idea to always prep your pieces. I still like to lightly sand it. You don't always have to, but a lot of times I like to lightly sand stuff. Sorry, there's a little dust down in there. So I'm going to take all these drawers out, And this thing probably needs, I probably either need to take that out. It smells a little bit like kind of musty in there. And then always good to paint the bottom first. Sometimes I don't want to paint the bottom because it just sucks to paint the bottom. There's just no other way to say it. But you got to paint the bottom first. She's kind of coming off there. You got to paint the bottom first so that when you don't want to mess up the top part, turn it over and mess it up. So you do the bottom first. Chippy green. Oh, you did chippy green. Oh yeah, the light blue. The light blue with the Lost Garden. Yeah, I did a blue toolbox. In fact, it's right here. It's in my dining room. I'll get it. Hold on. My problem is, can y'all hear me? Sometimes I do these projects and I don't take them up to my booth, so it's just sitting here. Y'all probably saw me do these. I love these. I'm going to keep these because I just like them. Did y'all see this one? This is coal black with the Lost Garden. And then this is, I'm pretty sure this one is called Chesler. I did these both on videos. Y'all might have seen them. That's the light blue. This side I didn't do anything, but this side is that. Y'all really seem to like these when I did this video. Y'all love those. I love painting those toolboxes. But yeah, it is. You know, the thing about the Lost Garden, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really didn't like the Lost Garden that much at first. I didn't like it that much. Paint the inside. Do you paint it over that? It's got this velvet stuff. Do you paint the velvet or rip that out? Okay. What do you do? Paint the inside. Drawers, yeah, they're a little bit musty, so I may have to go back and paint those, but that's a lot of work to take that out. I don't know about all that work. I was thinking about spraying it with like a, what do you call that stuff? Some of that mold and mildew stuff or something. What's that stuff that used to be popular? Okay, Lana, you saw those. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Bailey. A blue toolbox to copy. You know, I copy you all the time, Bailey. You know that. Especially those, I don't know if y'all saw Bailey making these. She made these. She just did in her last video, but she made some more. But she puts like the molds on there. She paints them a color, usually like a tan, and then puts the wax over it. It's really cool. It's a cool technique. It's pretty easy, but it comes out looking really good. And I like, you paint over it. Kill. What are you saying? Febreze. Yeah, Febreze. That's what I'm talking about. You're right. See, there's Stephanie. You know what I'm talking about. Febreze. You spray it on there. Kills with in oil and spray. That's what, see, y'all. This is why I need y'all here when I craft. This is so much more fun than doing a video for me. So much more fun. I hope you're having fun too. I'm having fun. Okay, I got my water. I'm gonna put that paintbrush in there. I better put that other paintbrush in there so it doesn't dry up. And then, see, this is what starts happening. I open stuff, I open up stuff, and I open up stuff, and it just gets, if y'all can see that, it just gets, I'll pan over here just a second. Let's see here. It just gets messier and messier and messier and messier. That's what it looks. Poof is even, but what is poof? No, just paint the velvet. Okay, that's a good idea. Lisa, all you have to do is start a channel. You don't have to be that brave. What made you start a channel, Bailey? Why did you start? You should be on this live with me. You should turn on your live and you could be on this live with me. We'll have to do that next time, where you're on live. Downy, yeah, that'd probably be a good idea too. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is we're gonna open up this new peony bottle, and we're going to, I always keep all these forks. I've got these cute little whisks, but let's see here. We're gonna stir it up. Me and Bailey have become friends, and we actually talk on the phone. We never met in person, but we talk on the phone and we text, and she's really nice. She's just as nice and genuine on the phone as she is on her videos. So anyway, We have a good friendship now, at least I think. Okay, so I think she thinks that too. So we're gonna take this, stir it up a little bit. Y'all voted. I love asking y'all, do y'all see, you're scared. What are you scared of? Doing the live? I'm not scared. In fact, it's easier for me to do a live than a video because it doesn't take as much work. You can just get on here and, okay, y'all, look at this. This one looks like it might take several coats. It's kind of thinner looking. Okay, so we're just gonna, it's one of my new paint brushes. I was telling Bailey about these paint brushes. See this one? It's like an artist brush. I love listening to Bailey talk. Some things she says crack me up. It's just her accent, but I love it. I have an accent too, so I can't talk either. People say I have an accent. I always tell them I don't. Okay. Are y'all working on anything, or are y'all just watching? So this color is very, very light. I've never used this color. Have you used this color, Bailey? Has any of y'all used this color? Anyone? Okay. And it's better to put lighter coat, more coats lighter than like a real heavy coat with Fusion. You don't want to get it real heavy. Sometimes if you get too thick of a coat, you'll get brush strokes. And that's usually a sign of just too much paint. It's kind of getting down in that little hole because I probably shouldn't have painted that little plastic thing, but I did. Okay, so we're gonna have to set that to the side somewhere. Our other piece is drying nicely. I'm gonna sleep in a minute. It's late here. Okay, good night, Claire. Working on 4th of July. Okay, let's see here. Eating dinner, but have several projects going on. That's me. Sounds like me, Lisa. Working on 4th. What are you working on, Sandy? And what are you working on, Lisa? Good night, Claire. I'm gonna decoupage earlier, but now just relaxing. Okay, perfect. Yeah. You haven't ever used damask? Yeah, you have. You used that. Oh, you used damask. I was gonna say, what are you talking about? You're the one. So have y'all ever seen that color damask? I don't know how to say that. I say it wrong. Damask or whatever. Anyway, Bailey is the one that, the first person I saw paint with that color. That color I did not like. In the jar, it looks like flesh. It looks like skin color, and it just doesn't look that pretty. But Bailey was on, I was watching her video, and she goes, this is the color damask or damask, however you say it. And she's like, it's a beautiful color. And I was like, ew, I don't like that color. Then she painted it, and it was so pretty. It was, like I said, well, I didn't say it, but it's like a beautiful, it's much darker pink than this. It's a beautiful color. And I was like, I can't believe how pretty that color is. See, now I'm in a mess because do I paint that edge right there? And I don't know. But it's a beautiful color, and she's the one that got me turned on to that color because, like I said, you know, I'm a Fusion stockist, so I have every color. But in the bottle, it does not look pretty. But when you put it on a piece, it's really pretty. It's kind of like a mauve-y color, but just a really pretty color. I love that color. I hope this turns out okay. I think it will once it has multiple coats. Picture for a frame, a few plots. Well, that's it, Lisa. You just have a few things going on. Okay, Margarita Matos. Hello. Join the party. Welcome to the party. We're chatting and we're crafting. Hey, if y'all have not subscribed to my channel, I would love for y'all to subscribe to my channel and follow me. We've got a lot of fun things coming up. I've been asking y'all what to do. Oh, hey, I also want some feedback on something. Okay, guys, y'all told me y'all wanted to do me to do French country thrift flips. First video I did, a lot of people watched it. The second video, not that many people watched it, and I have no idea why not that many people watched it. Yeah, you'll have to show it to us in the group. So if y'all have any feedback on why not that many people watched my second video of French country thrift flips, y'all let me know, because I have no idea why that one didn't get shown to many people. I don't know why. And so anyway, and if y'all have any ideas on what what I should make over next, I would love for y'all to let me know, because I just want to, I want to do what y'all want to do, not just some random thing. And I also did a video on Portugal. It was on like European crafts. Not as many people watched that one either. I thought a lot more people would enjoy that, but they didn't watch it as much. So if y'all have any feedback for me on that, y'all let me know. They may watch it later. Well, no, it was like last week. I was binge watching them. I don't know if I got to that one yet. Okay, well, if you get to that one, that one's good. Y'all just check it out. It's kind of like simple crafts, but I told everyone about the new kit, the new DIY kit. Anyway, I was telling you all about the lost transfer set earlier, and what I was trying to say is I didn't really care for it too much, the way it looked just in the package, but when you put it on a project, it's awesome. And I've seen different people use it on all different colors, and there's not a color that it doesn't look good on. That I've seen yet. You can put it on all different colors and it looks really cool. I only have a few of those lost transfer sets done. Once I started using them on videos, I sold a lot of them, but I sold a lot at first, but once it's like the bigger transfer is a little bit more expensive, I didn't sell as many of that at first, but then I'm almost sold out. I think I only have 3 of those left. But that's a really nice transfer if you don't have that one. I think it's good for the summer. Okay, I saw the Portugal one. I just watched it. Awesome, Lisa, thank you. Did you like the Portugal one, Stephanie? What do you think? Did you like the Portugal video? I didn't want to call it Portugal because I thought, well, there might be a lot of people that don't want to watch it. So I called it Old World or something like that. Okay. Okay, I didn't like it, but putting it on this dresser, I'm doing it. Okay, so you didn't like it either, Lisa? Yeah, once you put it, thank you. Once you put it, that lost garden on something, I think it looks really good. That's my personal opinion. I love it. I love it now once I'm using it. Okay. So, at least I got a good coat on this. I took pictures of it before I painted it, so the good thing is for the video I'll have the before picture at least. Yeah, it is, Lisa, I agree with you. That's what I was saying. Like before, when you just look at it, it's so busy, it's hard to see, but when you put it on your piece, it looks fantastic. And like I said, it's one of those that you can put on, I think you could put it on any color you wanted to, and it would look really cool. Okay, so see, that wasn't too long, that wasn't too bad. Let's see how dry it is. It's still a little bit wet. And the thing about fusion, I don't dry fusion with a heat gun. You gotta be careful if you do, it can bubble it. You don't wanna mess it up. Now I just got paint on this insulator. I can get paint on everything. Okay, so now I have to decide. Yeah, I don't know what it was. You know, I did that piece. I liked it on the black background. I didn't like it so much just like on the white transfer sheet. I don't know, but once I got it off, I thought it looked really cool. For those of you who may have just joined, it is very good to see you all. Thank you for being here. My name is Emily. I'm with J. Bowen and Company. If you're enjoying this, I would love for you to hit that like button. Okay, Bailey, see you later. Thanks for hanging out. I cannot wait to see your video next week, and let's talk soon. Okay. If y'all have not joined my creative group, first of all, I should tell you, I have what's called J. Bowen's Creative Group over on Facebook. And it is a group where you guys can join. It's totally free, and you can meet other people just like you're talking to today, and you can post and share your projects on there and inspire everyone else, and then you'll be inspired too, because everyone else post their stuff too. Where I'm trying to get everyone else to post their stuff. I don't like to really post on there too much because I post on here and on my regular Facebook. So the point of it is for y'all to share your stuff so that everyone can be inspired, and you know, I get just as much inspiration from you as I hope you get from me. So if y'all would post your stuff, that would be awesome. And just go, I don't have it on this video, but on all the other videos, I have a link where you can go to the creative group and you can join it there. So, okay, we're gonna have to paint this tray over here. And we got to decide what we're gonna do. But first I have to make room for this other junk. I'm gonna put these over here. Let's see here. I guess we could paint this tray. I need to take those handles off. So I think I want to put milk paint on this tray, but it needs to have a base coat on it first. First I got to move all these little drawers that are drying. Okay, so we're gonna move all those here and make room for this tray again. So where does everyone live? Y'all let me know where you're all from. I'm in Georgia. I'm from Texas, but I live in Georgia. About 1 hour north of Atlanta is where I am currently. Where are you guys? I think I need to take that off. I've got to get a Southeast Oklahoma. Okay. Sandy Roberts. I recognize your name. I think you have purchased some things from me, and I appreciate that. Okay. I was saying earlier that I'm noticing a lot of people that watch my purchase things from me regularly, and that's so cool to see how that's working out. Okay. I can't find a screwdriver, so I'm probably just going to how was your trip to Las Vegas? Okay, so we got Southeast Oklahoma. Gina, and where are you in Texas again? I can't remember, Gina. And then Sandy is from Oklahoma. Pennsylvania. Yep, I've been up to Hershey, Pennsylvania. Took a trip up there with my son. Rebecca, you go by Becca, right? The trip to Las Vegas was fabulous. I had a great time, and I learned a whole lot about a lot of the products, and I feel, okay, San Antonio, that's right. I feel a lot more knowledgeable about the products and how to teach you how to use them and when to use them and all that. So I learned a lot. I made a lot of new friends and just had a lot of fun in general. It was a lot of fun, just meeting people, socializing. They had classes. It was 3 days. I got there Sunday, and Sunday night they had a casino dinner type meet and greet with people. And then they had, that was Sunday night. And then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you had to be there at 9 o'clock. It started, and it went until, the first 2 days like 6:37, and the last day maybe like 5:30 or something like that. And it was a lot of fun, and like I said, I got to meet a lot of friends. And then at night we would go out to eat, walk around a little bit, but I was so tired from all of that walking around and everything that I didn't really get, from the daytime, I didn't want to do a whole lot of walking around or anything like that. Okay, Southeast Wisconsin. Is that by Appleton? Because I went up to Sonnet's thing last year in Wisconsin. Is that up there? Did you go to that, Lisa, by any chance? She had a retreat up there, and that was a lot of fun. Okay, no, is Milwaukee not by Appleton? Where's Milwaukee? I thought Milwaukee was kind of close by there. I thought it was within like an hour. Is that not true? Okay, I think she's having another one too. Okay, 100% Georgia native. Okay, Donna, where are you from? Where are you from in Georgia? Okay, so look, this isn't even real wood, this bottom. I think it might be like that particle wood type stuff, but we're gonna make it look really nice. And we've already prepped it, and now we're gonna paint it. It might be an hour and a half. Okay, so fairly close. I don't know about this brush, This is one of the new brushes. Okay, let's see here. It feels a little bit coarser than some of the other brushes. I have a bunch of these Stallmeister brushes on my website for sale. If y'all haven't purchased a really good brush, you should invest in a really good brush because they will last a long time and they will do a really good job for you. But this brush, for some reason, is a little bit coarser. It feels a little bit coarser. I'm gonna try this other brush, this little bitty brush. This is the 1 series. Okay, so 1.5 hours is pretty, oh yeah, this just feels a lot smoother than that brush. I don't know which brush that is. I've never used that other one. I think I got that, or I think they gave me that brush. Someone gave me that brush at the convention I was just at. This is a little bitty angled brush. I don't carry this one on my, well, yeah, you should go to that. You know, she's having some kind of something up there, another retreat. It's a lot of fun. I know a couple of people, I met some really nice friends when I was up in Wisconsin. And they live, I don't know, somewhere up there. I'll have to ask them where they live. I think they lived about 30 minutes, 45 minutes from Appleton, and they were at the retreat, and we've kept in touch, and they're really nice. They actually go, they don't have a booth or anything, but they do like craft shows, and they craft together. They're good friends, been good friends for a long time, and they just craft together, and I thought that was so cool. I shouldn't have painted this side. I'm going to paint this side, and I'm going to turn it around. Yeah, it gets kind of lonely crafting. That's why I like to do the YouTube channel, because I can craft, and then I can share all my stuff with you. But that's actually why I like this better, the live, because I can talk to you live. Otherwise, I'm literally doing this all day on my day off or whatever, by myself, kids running around, whatever. And then I just post it, and then y'all say hello then. So this is actually a lot more fun to me than just making the regular YouTube videos. But a lot more people watch the regular YouTube video versus the live videos. So anyway, so I'm just putting a base coat on this. So one exciting thing is that since I have been sharing some milk paint here and there, my milk paint sales have gone up a whole lot. I think milk paint is one of those things that a lot of people are either maybe don't know much about, or perhaps they're a little scared of milk paint. But I like to show you guys how to use it, and then you're not scared of it. So that's kind of my goal, is to teach y'all how to use stuff so you're not scared of it. I've never really been scared of anything. So I'm glad you like the lives. I had okay, I'm reading this. Don't have any crafting friends here. I have a couple of really nice girlfriends, but no craft. Where do you live, Becca? Where do you live? Yeah, I don't have any friends that craft either. So I don't have anyone to craft with, but that's why I like these lives, because it's like more real interaction versus, you know, comments on a video, even though I do like the comments on the video. But I'm prepping this piece right here for milk paint. So you can put Fusion Mineral Paint. You could put any color paint. That's the cool thing about the milk paint. You can put any color underneath, and it looks cool. But I'm prepping this with black, because really any color over the black would look cool. But you can do any color you want to. Okay, why did I just slip my mind? I do not know why I asked you where you live. I know you live in Murphy, North Carolina. I don't even know why. I guess I got a little bit, was out of my mind. I don't even know why I asked you that. So Becca lives not too far from me. Wonder how far that is, an hour or so. It's not that far. Gotta run and finish dinner, but we'll watch the rest later. Okay, bye Sandy. Thanks for chatting and watching with us. I appreciate you, and I'm glad you were here with us today. It was fun. Okay. I don't know how much longer I'll stay on here, but so long as no one is here, I guess it's nice. And my oldest son is here somewhere, but he went up to his room. He likes to chill out and play video games and stuff like that. Sometimes the younger kids drive him a little crazy. I can understand. I had brothers, but I still have them, but they're close to my age. These kids he's 17, almost 18, and they're only 10 and 9, so sometimes they can kind of get on his nerves a little bit, and I could see how that could happen. Okay, yeah, about an hour and a half. It's not too far. If you decide to do another one of those shows, you let me know in advance. I definitely do want to come up there and see you. Okay. So I'm just painting. You see how easy it is to paint? Fusion mineral paint is really smooth. It's like butter. Normally when I paint like this, I speed through it so y'all don't have to sit here and watch it so long. It'll be, okay, in July, perfect. What show is it in July? What's it called? I'm gonna be out of town some in July, at the end of July. I think we're gonna go to, my kids of course love the beach. We always go to the beach, but we're gonna go to Key Largo. Up here they come. Here comes my friend. You know, I told you no one shows up. Carrie? Hey, Carrie. No one shows up or calls me until I'm doing a live.
I know. That's exactly when
Come over here.
that's what Bowen told me. She said, my mom was doing a live. I said, okay.
Come over here. Come here, Audrey.
Are
This
you
is
on?
Audrey. I'm doing a live.
Oh no.
No, come on. I'm telling you, everyone shows up when I'm doing a live. Did y'all have fun?
They had fun.
What'd y'all do?
Tell her what y'all did.
We went to go get ice
This is Audrey.
cream.
She doesn't mind. This is Bowen's little friend. This is my daughter's little friend, Audrey. She likes to be careful. Don't get on. She don't want you to get.
Don't touch her.
I don't want you to get paint on your shirt. That's why. This is Audrey. She hangs out with my daughter Bo, and they're good friends. And she's also in karate, and she also got her. What do you call that belt?
Half blue, half
Well, that's what Knox said. Half blue. I thought it was just called like blue red or
It's
something.
red advanced is what it's called.
Red advanced. Okay.
Red advanced. Yeah.
You should have seen these. I'll have to put a video if y'all want to see them doing this. I'll have to put a video up of them. So what'd you do? You went to go ice cream and what else?
we went to the park.
Oh, nice. Was it crowded?
No.
Was it crowded?
Walked across the bridge to nowhere.
Oh, nice.
And we came here.
And came back.
Nice. Reed? He's doing his honor. He's mad. So, anyway, you want to hang out?
It don't matter.
Well, if you want to.
I mean, Audrey's like, I'm gonna play Bowen for a little bit. I'm like, you don't need to stay here.
She can stay and play. That's fine. She's always so well behaved.
Yeah, right.
Your house is not.
Which
She's
is also
always
your
well
house.
behaved when she's here.
Bowen's always well behaved.
Well, Knox left. He went with Erica. Comes over.
Uh-huh.
Shows up out of the blue. I said, here you go. You called. Then Brian called. Then Erica shows up. Then y'all are like, we're just going to stop by. I said, if I just need to get on live more and I might have some friends that want to show up. Look, I painted this with that light paint. There's only one coat though.
Oh, I like it.
Not that one, but this one. It's real light. But that's
Oh, it
only
is
one
really
coat.
light.
We'll see what it does when I get the other
What's
coat.
this color? Is
Uh,
that not your paint?
no, it's my paint. It's petticoat.
That, I think, is the color she wants.
Yeah, this is petticoat pink. It's a little bit darker.
Petticoat pink. Yes, that's perfect. That's
It's a little
exactly
bit
what we
darker.
want to do for that for the table and chairs.
Yeah,
Petticoat
that one
pink.
will be pretty. There's also that rose water color over there. That's the one too. I brought them both. I brought them both home so you could see them.
Ooh,
That
I
one's
like
pretty
that
cool.
one too.
Hey, would you look at those milk paints right there? I'm gonna show y'all some of these milk paints. Okay. I also have these out. I was looking to see which one of these I wanted to use. for my video. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up since I have company now.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right. I really enjoyed y'all being here with me today. Thank y'all for being here. Hayesville on the Square. I'd like to check that out, Becca. But y'all, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. If you have any questions, y'all let me know. Oh, were you saying bye?
She said subscribe.
Oh yeah, subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to grow. I have a goal, y'all. I have a goal that I would love by, you know, like maybe the end of the summer to be at 10,000 followers. I think that would be awesome. But subscribe. If I can help you with anything, y'all let me know. And I will talk to y'all later. Have a great weekend. And don't forget, on Thursday is the new release. I'll be finishing up these projects. Y'all got the first few of them. And if you want one of those kits, get those, head to my website. If I can help you out, feel free to just put a comment or message me or join that free creative group. Y'all have a great day.
No,
Okay, let me see. I'll turn this off.
there's company over.
Ooh, that's starting to